The driver now facing 6 charges, with a few of them being felonies, and apparently this isn't his first run-in with the law. Our Celine Stevens is here now after speaking with the injured man's family. Celine.
John, right, that man spent a week in the ICU, and his partner tells me he has a long road ahead of him. Now, the driver in this crash is facing charges related to DUI, reckless driving, and assault. But before this, we found he had quite a legal history, including being convicted of manslaughter in the 90s. Now, this victim's family is left to try and adjust to their new reality.
I feel like I was dissociating a little bit. It was, just total panic. It's been the hardest week of my life.
Ellie Rogers is the partner of Mitchell Carlson, the 27-year-old man hit by an alleged intoxicated driver at the intersection of Northeast Hassalo Street and Grand Avenue. Carlson was going home after an event at a local venue in the early morning hours of January 18th, but never arrived.
I saw a text on my phone that he had said heading home, and he wasn't there, so I tracked him, and it said he was at Legacy Emmanuel. I sprinted into the emergency department and just said who I was there for, and I asked if he was okay, and they said no.
Carlson suffered multiple fractures, but the worst was the brain damage. His mother got the call from the hospital and flew in with his father as soon as they could from Montana.
And I had to give consent over the phone. It was horrible. First time we saw him was in the neurotrauma ICU. Of course, he was unconscious. He was on a ventilator. His head was shaved. He had drains coming out of his head.
Now, while he is conscious and has been moved to the trauma recovery and acute care unit of the hospital, Rogers says he's not the same.
He was trying to talk a lot, but it wasn't really the same Mitch. He has brain damage that was shown on his MRI, but they're impressed with his progress, and nobody can tell us for sure how much of him will come back.
That driver, 47-year-old Isaac Quinton Ellis. Court documents reveal Ellis was taken into custody and now is facing charges for reckless driving, DUI, assault, and more. He's since been released. Court documents also reveal that back in 1996, Ellis was convicted of first-degree manslaughter and third-degree assault. Now, Carlson's mom and partner are left to wonder what the future holds.
This kid had everything to live for. He just started grad school. He had a bright future going forward, and we don't know what it's going to be now.
The family is now raising money for Carlson's medical treatment through a GoFundMe. It's currently not clear why Ellis was released as he awaits his arraignment, which is scheduled for February 11th. Back to you.
All right, our Celine Stevens tonight. Such a tragic story. Thank you, Celine.